What up, though? Welcome to another episode of Am Opinionated. It's your man. It goes by a plethora of names, monikers, and one appellation. This morning, call me. You know what? I'm gonna change it. Call me Negus the God. I got a reason because I'm about to be on some superhero type stuff this morning. So call me Negus the God. Um, for a reason that you will see soon. Um, If you have been rocking with me, I appreciate you. Thank you. If this is your first time listening to an episode of Opinionated, welcome. You know, um, now I got a few things to cover this morning. Why do I always do that? I got a few things to cover this morning. Um, but I want to thank my guest last night, uh, the sister Dada Canoli, a wonderful educator in her town. I'd like to thank and all the Wadugu that rocked with me last night. Azizi Obasi. Shout out to Negus Kafaru, aka Hero. Um, but I wanna thank all my guests last night for a great show. And it was oh man, the conversation about education can go on and on, and it will. So that was like part one of a multi-part series that, because education is important to me. I don't play when it comes to education. I do not play when it comes to knowledge, when it comes to education, when it comes to the doling out of them both. So them things I don't play about. So again, thank you to all my guests last night for a wonderful show, and I am excited about next week's show. So let me hit my first opinion. I guess if you are a corrupt politician or just a Republican that sucked Trump's dick just a little bit while he been in office, you got a pardon. This dude is handing out presidential executive pardons like, you know what I'm saying, it's the holiday season. He handed out pardons like Oprah used to hand out, like, you get a pardon and you get a pardon. Like, everybody gets a pardon if you just suck his dick just a little bit. You know, just kiss his ass, kiss the ring, do something just a little bit, and Trump will get you a pardon. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's crazy how delusional this cat is. You know what I'm saying? In the realm that he believes that not only should he and will he pardon all of the Republicans who have dealt in corruption over however long, you know what I'm saying? Like, buddy that sold Barack Obama seat, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's going down. You know what I'm saying? Like he got caught saying that he was going to sell the seat that Barack Obama left when he became president, you know what I'm saying? And told the people, it's like, I'm not giving this seat up for nothing. You got to pay for it. You pay for the seat, this seat's going to the highest bidder. You know what I'm saying? This seat is going to the highest bidder. You can't do that. That's like illegal. You know what I'm saying? That's something like illegal. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, thankfully for him, you did. Trump became president, and Trump was gonna figure out a way to. Pardon him his damn self if he would have got convicted or something, because he know the FBI. He got all kind of alphabet boys is gonna be after him soon on January 21st. Boy, it's a wrap. Yeah, they about to be on your tail. Like theirs is about to be on his bumper. You dig? And for those of you who don't know what theirs is, the IRS. Theirs. All your hard earned money, most of it is theirs. That's why I call that theirs, the IRS. All right. So today in human past, there's a few things that happened today in human past, but the one thing that there's really in my mind two significant things that happened today in human past. And for those of you that don't know why I call it human past, I call it human past because American history and world history does not always accurately depict human past. HUE. I just don't put the U on there. I mean the E on there, but it's implied. But American and world history does not always accurately depict human past, so I call it human past. And there's really two key significant things to me that occurred today in human past, but I'm really just going to focus on one of them, right? And the one I'm going to focus on deals with one of the four things that we need in the Black community to be autonomous, right? So the brother Dr. Umar Johnson always talks about these four things, these four pillars that we need to become an autonomous Black community, right? So, and I completely agree with the brother. You know what I'm saying? So you need a school to teach the people. You need a grocery store to feed the people. You need a bank to finance the people, and you need a hospital to heal the people. Well, today, on December 24th in 1832, the Georgia Infirmary was the first hospital for Black Americans, for African Americans, built in the United States. So it was built for the relief and protection of the aged and afflicted Africans. So after you had Africans that, so what would happen a lot of times is slaves would get worked to death and then just pushed out. You know what I'm saying? They had no health care, nobody to take care of them. And you're not even talking about old Africans. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about just worked to the bone Africans, you know, and if something happened to them, then there was no place for them to go. Well, in regards to this, there was the Georgia Infirmary, right, which helped to heal those that were mistreated, living in poor living and working conditions, you know. So it was not uncustomary to have slaves who were poorly treated, you know. So they came with this hospital, the Georgia Hospital, that is today called the Adult Day Center. This hospital is still in effect right now, you know. The government started to fund it in the early 20th century, and it is or has been one of, if not the first hospital that began to train Black nurses. You know, so that's big. You know, you need people that know how to heal the people, but you need that hospital in order to heal the people. So that is one of the things that is greatly needed in the Black community. You have to have the hospital to heal the people, you know. So that being the case, today is a day that the Georgia Infirmary was established, December 24th, 1932. So that is today in human past. Now, one of the things that I really want to talk about this morning, so everybody continues to have Wakanda fever. You know what I'm saying? Right. And so why was Black Panther so exalted? Black Panther was, like, theatrically a great movie. You know what I'm saying? Black cast, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, I get it. It made a lot of money. It was the highest grossing Marvel movie, you know. And so it did well in the box office. But my thing is, you have to pay attention to movies, right? You have to pay attention to the things that's in movies. You know what I'm saying? You can't just you can't. And so I'm a writer, you know, so I write, and so when I watch things, when I read books, when I watch movies, whatever it is that I'm paying attention to, cinematically, I'm paying attention, and I'm wearing, excuse the the analogy, but I'm wearing a lot of hats. You know what I'm saying? I'm wearing a whole lot of hats. I'm wearing about 4 or 5 different hats at once. You know, so I'm looking at this movie from a writer's perspective. I'm looking at this movie from the filmographer's perspective. I'm looking at this. I'm listening. I'm looking at the lights. I'm looking at the transition. I'm listening to the script. You know, I'm watching. I'm watching a lot of different things. I'm listening for the plot. You know what I'm saying? I'm also listening as a conscious Black man, you know, and not falling for a lot of the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And so when I watched Black Panther, now I tend to, for reasons I'll explain later, I tend to have a propensity to ride with the so-called villain. You know what I'm saying? Like I always, for some reason, I always see what the villain's viewpoint is, the so-called villain of the movie. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but damn, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like Bane and Batman, right? I was like, I understand what Bane talking about. You know what I'm saying? He riding for the poor people and the small people. You know what I'm saying? All you rich aristocrats, just, you know what I'm saying? Y'all doing too much, you know? And Bane was rocking with the people. You know what I'm saying? Give the power back to the people. So when it came to Black Panther, Wakanda, and Eric Killmonger, right? I was like, I'm watching the movie and I'm listening to what T'Challa is saying about why they not utilizing the highly advanced technology of Wakanda to the world. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, well, that's some bullshit. You know, I mean, that's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Killmonger came in and was like, I'm taking the throne and I'm using the power of Wakanda to free all the Africans around the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, we taking this joint back over and we gonna use this vibranium from Wakanda to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand why you not doing it right now. And I'm like, salute. I don't neither. Why are you not using the vibranium to to free all of the Africans around the world? Everybody in African descent. Why are you not using this to help the people? Why are you just saying, nah, we're just gonna use this for Wakanda and we gonna store it? That's some bougie ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it may not be popular to say. I don't give a damn about being popular. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, I'm gonna keep it 100. That's some bougie ass shit that Wakanda did. That's some bougie ass shit that Black Panther did. You know what I'm saying? That's some bougie ass shit to do. To just say that, hey, we just gonna, you know, we got the power to liberate and free everybody. Yeah, we got it, but we ain't about to use it because people, you know, we can't do it. There's a way to do it. I understand the skepticism because everybody is not ready to be free. You're just not. You're not ready to be free because, like the Ndugu Amin said last night, you still psychologically enslaved. You know, you are still psychologically in chains. You know what I'm saying? Like, they took the physical shackles off of you because they still got your brain. You got to realize that if you was born here in America, right? If you were born here in America, 9 times out of 10, your blood's been mixed somehow, some way, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? But you are still African, right? You are still African. Like, I mean, All it takes is a drop, regardless of whether, I got Asian brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? And where do you think you got your pigment from? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, if the birthplace of humanity was Africa and there was nothing else, where the hell do you think all of you melanated people came from? Where? Like, you did not spontaneously manifest. It didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? You came from Africa. Period. End of discussion. You dig? So again, why T'Challa and Wakanda did not want to use the resources of Wakanda to free all the Africans is why I roll with Killmonger. You dig? So, and when I say Killmonger, I'm not even talking about the movie. I'm talking about the mindset. You know what I'm saying? Damn, the movie was, cinematically fantastic. You know what I'm saying? I love the movie. And I get the whole, Wakanda forever, you know what I'm saying? I get that, but you got to understand this, the psychology behind the Black Panther movie. Your kids are watching Black Panther. Your kids are watching Black Panther. All right, what's up? What's up, T? What it is, man? So you got to understand your kids is watching Black Panther and your kids is talking about Wakanda forever. You know what I'm saying? But they not paying attention to what the downfall of that kind of thinking is. That's some bougie ass thinking. Whenever the Wakanda forever people get done just going off of the hype of, oh, well, it's Black Panther and Wakanda and yeah, damn that. Killmonger was right. You know what I'm saying? Killmonger was right. Use the resources that you have to free the people and quit hoarding it for yourself. That's some bougie ass shit. It just is. Period. Which is why he was like, I done killed people. This is what Killmonger told T'Challa. I done killed people in Afghanistan, Iraq. I done killed people all around the world just to prepare me to come here and kill you. Right? And if killing you, my cousin, is what is needed for me to get what I need to free our people, that's what I'm gonna do. Stop letting your kids just believe some bullshit because it's on the TV screen. You know what I'm saying? You as adults, you need to watch this shit, right? You need to watch this, decipher it, and then break it down to your kids what the actual factuals is in relation to real life. That's what we talking. We talking real life. Real life, going back to last night, real life education. Real life education. And the real life education is, don't teach your kids to be bougie. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, everybody got their lane. Stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying? You got a lane that was the W.B. Du Bois lane. You dig? You got the lane that was the Frederick Douglass lane. You got the lane that was the Malcolm X lane. You dig? Everybody know your lane. You got the lane that was the Huey P. Newton lane. You dig? Everybody got their lane. I'm multilingual. I'm multilingual. You can put me in front of Congress and I'm a wow them. You dig? They're gonna be like, they're gonna start saying the things that have in my life pissed me the hell off, right? It's like, you'll see me hat cocked, wearing a Dickie shirt, with an unk, and be like, busting all black, all blue, something like that, and be like, just the optics of me. The optics of me, you'll be like, hood, gang member. Like, I've had, early in my life, I had girlfriends, mamas who would be like, I haven't uttered a word, just looking at me. I would have on a sweatsuit or something, ball cap, same hoodie, and they would be like, hoodlum. What? Damn. I haven't uttered sound yet, and you've already labeled me by the book. You know, you've already labeled the book by the covering. 15 minutes after I step in their house and we have a conversation, they like, oh my God, he is delightful. He's intelligent. You know, he's got something to say, you know. Hold on, ma'am. 15, 20 minutes ago, I was a hoodlum because you looked at what I had on. Oh, yeah. So you should have reserved your judgment until after you heard what a brother had to say. You know what I mean? So it's not always about the optics. You know what I'm saying? The optics will trick you. Don't get caught up because it's some just because you think that this little quiet skinny white boy in front of you is soft. That little quiet skinny white boy liable to kick you in your face. You better know what you're doing. you better know what you're doing regardless of whether who you're running up against. You don't know what the enemy got in store for you. You know what I'm saying? That skinny white boy might not be able to fight, but he might got a gun on him that's bigger than you, bigger than him. You dig? So, you know what I'm saying? Number one, know the enemy and know yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you know you can't fight, quit running up on people because you think they can't. You know, you can't throw two in the cover up. You're gonna get Nate Robinson. don't get Nate Robinson in this bitch. But yeah, I mean, like on some real stuff, you know, teach your children the right things. You know what I mean? Like educate them for real. Don't just have them believing some bull crap just because it's on your TV screen. And matter of fact, you need to screen what your babies is watching. You know what I'm saying? And explain it to them. But if the thing is, if you don't understand, you know, again, like we was discussing last night, you know, one of the problems with parents in previous generations is the fact that they didn't know how to properly bring us into this society and teach us what we needed to know to thrive in this society as Black people. Why? Because they didn't know how. You dig? Real talk, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm trying to say, T. It's like people oftentimes will judge the book by the cover. You know what I'm saying? Like, and again, let's not even take me. I'm too easy. You know what I'm saying? I'm too easy to judge. You know, if I don't open my mouth and you just look at me, I don't know. You know, it depends on what your perspective is of a thug, of a hoodlum, of a this, of a that. You know what I'm saying? Even when I was the heaviest and thickest in the game, I didn't think I ever really looked like it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think I ever really looked like it. You know what I'm saying? Like my homies used to call me intelligent cuz, you know what I mean? Just because, you know, I was like, man, I don't know about this. Man, go get intelligent cuz. He might know that. You know what I'm saying? I don't, you know, because unfortunately, the majority of my homeboys only had a 6th, 7th grade education. Did that make them stupid? Absolutely not. They were uneducated. There's a difference. There's a difference between uneducated and stupid, just like there's a difference between smart and intelligent. Do you know how many IQ points I got to lose in order to be considered smart? I'd have to lose a whole heap of IQ points to be considered smart. And I don't even really function off IQ, but I'm just saying, you know, all IQ means is that I am capable of functioning properly in white society. That's all that means. Anyway, but that's why I oftentimes rock with the villain in movies. You know, I rocked with Bane in the Batman movies. I rocked with Killmonger. I didn't rock with Black Panther. I agreed with Killmonger. You know what I mean? Because I agreed that he should use the wealth and the power and the technology of Wakanda to free the African people around the world. And that's what Killmonger was talking about. I roll with him, you know. I agree with you, Reese. There's also a difference between smart and wise. It's like the difference between knowledge and wisdom. There's a difference between information and knowledge. There's a difference between knowledge and wisdom. Brother Esau taught me that a long time ago. I had to think about that for a while though. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, there's a difference between information and knowledge, and there's a difference between knowledge and wisdom. I didn't really realize there were stages to all of it, you know? And so, like, I would, let me get on this real quick. So the teaching scale was kind of funny because I learned so much from Mustafa, you did, who learned what he knew, a lot of what he knew from Brother Esau. And then I was like, I need to talk to the source. Exactly. Knowledge applied is wisdom, you know. And I'm like, because he would always say how he was always talking about how, you know, Brother Esau this and Brother Esau that, Brother Esau this and Brother Esau that. I'm like, man, some of this stuff I need to go talk to him about. You know what I'm saying? Like, the thing was, like, the way that Mustafa teaches, the way that he not really teaches, because he's not necessarily, he's trying to teach you, you know what I'm saying? But he's just being him, you know. But just the way that Mustafa communicated, you know, the way that Mustafa, man, bro, you said a mouthful there, man. I love that brother, man. I miss him so much. I ain't playing. Between him and Kimura, man, don't get me started. But the way that bro communicated, you know what I'm saying? It was that, like, that's the way I listen. The way he communicates is the way I listen, you know. But I miss that brother, man. I can't wait till he pull up. Oh my God, I'll go get him myself. I ain't playing. Him and Kimura, man, I'll go get them myself, bro. I am not, man, no cap at all. I'll go get that brother myself. But yeah, so that's what, and that's how I came to not just look at what's being put in front of me like it's facts or law or anything like that. Like, decipher it for myself. You know, I always I learned from everybody, man, to, you know what I'm saying, especially Kimura, you know what I'm saying? It's like Hootie Chagulia, you know what I'm saying? Determine it for yourself. You know, don't let somebody else's opinion automatically be your opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, determine it for yourself, you know. That's kind of how Amin is, you know. Amin, no matter how good you think your point is, Amin will be like, nah. And you'll be like, how can you not agree with that? Because he's self-determined. You know what I'm saying? He determines stuff for himself. He's not determined by nobody else but what he thinks. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I love about the brother, you know. And to a less gruff degree, that's how I am. You know, it's like I may agree with the fact that you have your opinion. That don't mean I agree, you know. But you know, I can agree or disagree, you know. And like Dr. King said, you know, we can disagree without being disagreeable, you know. I'm just glad ain't no Periscope cats on here, because they would want. But at the same time, I got time this morning. I'm off. I got time to debate. You know what I'm saying? It's like I almost kind of want to. I be wanting to put feelers out there. You know, I be wanting to put feelers out there, like calling all racists. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the right one. I'm the right one to debate with. Let's get it, because I'm not gonna get mad. You know, I'm not gonna get mad at you for your racist views and opinions. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna hit me with reverse racism anyway. I already know that's coming. You know, so that's what I'm talking about. Exactly. Exactly. Hey, so I'm glad. Listen, I'm glad you brought that up, Reese. So, and I wasn't even gonna mention this in my but earlier in the show I was saying how um there were, to me, two things that happened today in human past that I wanted to talk about. Well, I talked about the Georgia Infirmary, right? But on December 24th, 1865, that commemorated the inception of, or creation of, the Ku Klux Klan. You know what I'm saying? Like, people may not understand how that is important to know for uh black people, but it is. Again, you got to know the enemy and know yourself. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is not equipped to call themselves fighting white supremacy physically. Everybody is not equipped to call themselves fighting white supremacy intellectually or mentally. You know, you have, in war, uh you have the strength factor, you have the strategy factor, uh you have you got a lot of different factors that go into war. You know what I'm saying? But people think war, like part of one of the areas of human activity, people think war and they automatically think physical violence. They automatically think tanks and guns and all this, right? Mm-mm. Before a bullet is shot, the war began in the mind. The war is mental first before it ever becomes physical, you know? So, yeah. So it is very important to know your enemy, you know. Know know that there was one theory that was saying that the Klan actually came from, or actually got the idea of the Klan from, a group called the Sons of Malta, right? And I'm still trying to figure out if the Sons of Malta are the same as or derivatives of the Knights of Malta, but they all had, like it was just one of those old ass 19th century American secret societies. You know what I'm saying? No different than the Bilderberg or any of these other secret societies, Skulls and Bones. It was like that, you know. And and they said that they got the idea of the Klan from that. Well, they not. I mean, all they did. People think that the Klan is gone, and they not. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about like your your conical hood wearing Klan. They still alive and kicking. This, they say it's probably about anywhere from 3,000 to 6,000 of them still to this day. You know what I'm saying? But the majority of the Klan, white supremacists. And if you do not understand racism and white supremacy, what it is and how it functions, everything else you think you understand will only confuse you. If you don't understand that all they did was trade in the sheets for congressional pins. All they did was trade in the sheets for congressional pins. They traded in the sheets for badges. That's all they did. The skinheads grew their hair out, went to the police academy, and got on the police academy. That's all they did. That's it. That's it. They joined your armies. They learned how to fight, and they came back. Right? They joined the police force. They are on your city council. They are on your I know I already said police force, but I'm gonna say it again. They are in the streets and in the upper echelon of the police force. They're in your city government. They're in your state government. They wear correction outfits. That's what's up, Reese. They wear correction outfits. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you remember what's buddy name? What's buddy name? I don't remember his name. Anyway, he told me he was a Klansman. He told me he was, right? And I ain't saying that. I'm not saying that he said it like. I'm saying that, man, you was a Klansman. No, it wasn't even Weaver. It was way before Weaver. Way before Weaver, right? Even though Weaver, I believe, is a Klansman too, but way before Weaver. This was back in the 90s. You know, this was back. I think he left in 99. He might have left 99, 2000, right? But it was I don't know if you remember when I got into it with all the with all the white boys over Nutty B. But he was one of the ones down in the hole at that time, right? And we had it out, you know what I'm saying? And he literally told me, and I quote, he was like, "Yeah, we got you now, nigga. Yeah, what you did to them white, yeah, we got you now. You know, they gonna charge you with murder. You know, you ain't never getting out of here now. You know, you shouldn't have done that to them. Blase, blase, and whoop de whoop. You know, and I was like, man, if you don't get your Klansman ass the fuck away, man, get the hell away from me, bro. You know." And he was like, "That's right. Nope, not him. Blonde haired cat. Bro, when I think of his name, I'm gonna tell you. But that just, I mean, the fact that I can't remember his name just shows you how much he meant to me in my life. I just, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't even a footnote. You know, it would take me really thinking about it to really remember who this cat was. But yeah, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna close out the podcast. I'm gonna hit you up today. And if I think of it, I will. I'll let you know. But and it's on the tip of my tongue too. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't see his face. Like not like no cap. I'm like serious right now. The only thing I can really remember is the fact that he was blonde. That's really all I can remember. You know what I'm saying? Because you know he called me at a time when I was extremely upset. You know, he called me at a time when I was extremely upset. So I really can't remember his name. But yeah, I'm gonna hit you up and let you know about it. But in the event that you don't remember the whole story, I'll break it down to you. But yeah, so man, I appreciate everybody who rocked with me this morning. If this is your first time listening to an episode of AIM Opinionated, I hope it was interesting. You know, if you've been rocking with me, I appreciate you. So check me out on YouTube, Notoriously Opinionated, every Wednesday evening at 8:30, Notoriously Opinionated, and every morning, 8 a.m., AM Opinionated. I'm going to come with some stuff. You know what I mean? Till then, support your small and black businesses. Go to Buy Black KC. Check out all of the small and black businesses on Buy Black KC, man. The Black United Front of KC is building a huge candle holder down on 18th. You know, go and check it out. It's gonna be red, black, and green candles on there, man. Go check it out. It's gonna be oh, without, come on, bro. Matter of fact, I'm gonna call you as soon as I'm off, bro. Cause we got rap. But yeah, support small and black businesses. Go to Buy Black KC. Y'all know, as soon as the 25th hit, it's 26th hit, because I don't celebrate Christmas. That's not, you know, I just don't, you know. I'm not knocking nobody that do publicly. But I don't celebrate Christmas. I celebrate Kwanzaa. So on the 26th, y'all know I'm about to start doing Kwanzaa shows, and So we're gonna go all the way through Kwanzaa, and I'm gonna try. I need to offset the times when NBuff is doing Kwanzaa, because I'm definitely being a part of that. But I also want to do my own Kwanzaa shows on my show. So and I'm gonna tell you right now, tomorrow, I suggest that if you do not don't have your children nowhere around come tomorrow, because if they still believe in Santa, stop having your children ask, not you, because you're not having your children. Stop a lot. I'm sick of people's children asking me if there's such thing as Santa, because I'm like that close to fuck it. I'm just gonna have to fend off all the mamas and the daddies that is gonna have a problem me telling your baby that ain't no such thing as Santa. You know what I'm saying? And why the fuck do your parents keep having you believe in some fat white dude breaking and entering? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Santa's a criminal. He's a criminal, damn it. Didn't nobody give Santa permission to come into the house? Nobody. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Didn't nobody give who gave Santa just worldwide permission to just come down people's chimneys and shit? That's breaking and entering. You know what I'm saying? That's a B&E. You dig? He should be prosecuted. But if they prosecuted Santa, Trump ain't gonna do nothing but pardon him. Peace. Seize the moment. You might not make it through the day. I'm out.